Well, it's a very good evening to each and every one of you. Hello to you all. Hello, everybody. Hello, and welcome to a fun, inspirational live stream as usual. And here we are. We are right here. Yes, certainly another fun, inspirational live stream. That much more could certainly be said. Hello to you all. Yes, it was a rather not sneaky little naughty boy, naughty girl, or a sneakily done sneaky live stream, yesterday evening at about 9 o'clock p.m. UK time. But here is the scheduled fun, inspirational live stream that was originally intended to happen for the 8th of August 2024, and now it's happening here before our very eyes to tell everybody off things. But I'm sorry if I gave a slight touch of a lack of notice when I did the live on Wednesday night, last night. But at least I didn't just do a complete full-blown impromptu where you just go live very completely little notice. The difference between an impromptu is when you just go live with little to no notice, but a very suddenly scheduled live is when you schedule a live within a few short hours on the day it's meant to go ahead to tell you all things. But I thought I'd explain the difference and all that and all this to tell you all things. So I thought I'd explain that. But yes, we've all got everybody on here. Yes, I saw you in. Hello to Rexy and hello Loco. Good to see you on here. Thank you, Rexy. Thank you for your kind acknowledgement towards Loco himself. Oh my goodness. Why am I not surprised? Harriet. Hello to you, lovely Harriet. And hello to Willa and Alice. Hugs and cuddles to you always. Ooh. I wouldn't want to hug too hard. Lovely seeing you always, my lovely Harriet, and cuddles to Willa and Alice, if they permit it, that is. I did not forget my hair and makeup. I do not wear makeup. I only condition my hair, and I always make sure I'm dressed for the live stream and all that, which is generally casually when I'm doing a live stream, but sometimes I'm known to occasionally wear the odd tie at times, as you may be remotely familiar and all that, you know. And hello to you, Josh. Hello to you. Yes, hello to you, my great friend. You are our great friend, Josh, to tell you all things. Ah, this lady, she needs no introduction, and it's certainly no surprise that she's here. Lovely Joy and Andy. And, of course, their little girl, Lisa. Hello to you, lovely Joy. Hello to you. Oh, and here is Herman. Herman and Bertie. Hello to Herman and Bertie. And I hope Bertie's behaving himself, you know. I don't know if he's in the same room as you watching the live stream as it's happening before your very eyes, Herman, but hope he's well and behaving himself and all that, you know. Yes, I will check it when the live stream is over, Harriet. I will certainly check it. So I will check it before too long and all that. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Can't be. It couldn't have. It truly couldn't have. There was a stabbing in Salford recently, which was really near your home. It happened yesterday at 1 a.m. One 16-year-old boy, one 16-year-old girl, with one 15-year-old boy, 4 killings in your localized locality, Rexy. Oh, this is just beyond awful. That is grotesque. It is heartbreaking. This is just severely heartbreaking. The stabbing is running too rife. How seriously awful. Seriously awful. I mean, it's unthinkable. It's unspeakable what's happened within your home locality. It's just completely unspeakable. Oh, awful. Oh, so sorry hearing of this, Rexy. And hello to you, Jenny. Hello to you. Harriet, we love our Harriet, don't we? Yes, we are very glad that we've got Loco as a mod. We certainly are, Harriet. Well done, Rexy. Well done for being cautious as you go out. Yes, this is true. It's completely true. There's no need for the rioting. There's no need to go so rampantly crazy like this, rioting like that. It's just truly no need. It's been nearly a week and a half since the rioting began, and it's about time it stopped. It's truly about time it stopped. As Brian Blessed would say, stop the fucking riots! Stop! That's how he would say it. Fucking stop! Fucking stop! That's how he would say it, Brian Blessed. But sorry for the rude language a moment ago. So sorry about this. No time to see, no time. Oh, have you not got a lot of time to be on the live, Josh, or was this a referral to something else? I really hope. I hope you're all right now, Josh. I do hope you're all right. What did Harriet say? What did she say? Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Is anything we can do for you, Foxy? Us as your mod. Yes, sir. Keep those fucking idiotic trolls away from the fucking confines of my content. I would say that, or Brian Blessed would say this. You know, anything you want, Brian? Because this is your YouTube channel. Yes, sir. Keep those fucking arsehole trolls away from my fucking site. He'd probably say that. Run like fuck, you fucking awful trolls, and you're the worst kind of fucking people. He'd probably say something like that, but sorry if it was too much. There's no need. There's no need for stabbing or attacks. There's just truly no need. And I'm so sorry your area has been affected by a stabbing of 4 innocent people, Rexy. That is just fucking awful. It is fucked up, and it is a seriously bad atrocity. Just terrible. I mean, my heart goes out to the families of who were the victims of being stabbed in Salford. I mean, my heart goes out to them, and well done for taking matters so cautiously when you're going out. Well done. Who's next? Oh, Maureen! Hello to lovely, lovely Maureen. Hello. The world is just nothing but full of tragedies right now. Awful. It's just completely awful, I must say. Not to mention nothing but ghastly. Thanks, Loco. Thanks for standing in my defense when I did the swearing. But sorry if I got a little bit Brian Blessed haywire whenever he goes all haywire swearing a lot and all that. Oh, Graham! Hello to Graham and Fiona. Hello to you both. Hello. Very, very good airgun talent. And I sponsor you and support you in your training for the 2028 Olympics. Very good airgun training, and I believe you're going to be extremely good with it. So well done. Well done. That's why I'm going to stop with the swearing now. I'm going to stop with the swearing to tell you all things. I don't think you can get I don't think you can get demonetized for swearing, but I think it's other certain things that you say that could get you demonetized and things. Sorry, I meant to put this for Rexy. I haven't been demonetized for swearing, no, but I think if you said certain things that could be very, very bad, then that could get you demonetized. But I think that sort of swearing I did was was, I think, that sort of swearing. I don't think that wouldn't get me demonetized. I've never been demonetized for using that swearing and all that. Let's tell you more things. Harriet, your swearing sounds gentlemanly. Actually, I was being a little bit naughty when I was swearing. Why? Because I was watching too much Brian Blessed swearing content recently, and that gave me the naughty boy incentive to start doing it on the live when trolls were mentioned, or what moderators could do for the provider of the live stream and all that. Okay, there's some tension between Harriet and Jenny. Okay, Harriet, Jenny, are you two arguing? I think you're upsetting Loco. Harriet and Jenny, please try and get along, okay? Because this is upsetting poor Loco. And Loco, he is a good personally a good, wonderful new friend to me. And I don't like seeing my friends upset. So please, Harriet and Jenny, I mean, love you two as I do. I love you both very, very faithfully. I really do. But please try and get on okay. Please. Otherwise, Loco will get upset. Please. We don't like seeing people arguing and all that. Oh, you'll be back just going to take a shower. Oh, okay. Well, have a good one. But just don't film yourself in it, because that could really get you demonetized, to tell you all things. That could truly get you demonetized, all that. You know. Hello to Sutaru Goju Edits. I don't have the largest reverie of aviation. I mean, it's interesting in a few bits and pieces, certainly, of course. And I have a lot of respect for our pilots, and especially those who have pilot's licenses, like Graham, for example, and the VR flight simulator he does on his Flying Club channel. I have huge respect for pilots or people who hold pilot's licenses and things. But aviation content, I'm not a keen flyer by all means, but I don't know the best of spots where you can spot airplanes and all that. But interesting question all the same. Very interesting question, you know. Oh, Kazzy, hello. Hello to you, my lovely Kazzy, hello. Yes, it would not be affected with that. No, it wouldn't. Swearing or that sort of word, it would not affect my channel. But if I said certain censored words that could be highly censored, then yes, that could get me affected and potentially demonetized. But don't worry, Kazzy, I am very careful with the word that I used. Oh, bloody hell, Graham, no! You couldn't have. You got stabbed at school? Oh, no. How severe were the stab wounds? And how long were you in hospital for, being treated for stab wounds when that happened? I'm just so sorry hearing this, Graham. I'm so troubled, yet extremely sorry hearing this happen to you. I mean, let's all try and stand in Graham's support, given the fact that he was stabbed at school. Yes, it was a long, long time ago, but we've really got to whenever we're with Graham, I would recommend everybody shows their utmost respect to Graham, because nobody deserves to be put through the pains of being stabbed. And I mean that. Nobody deserves to be put through the pains like this. They really, really don't. Oh, Kazzy. My swearing makes you smile. Little did I realize this. Oh no, what have I done? Is it me, or every time I'm swearing, Bertie the bird starts repeating my swearing every time he hears it? Is it me, or every time Bertie's watching my live with you, Herman, the moment he hears me swearing, he just starts repeating it like mad? Like fucking mad, he starts fucking swearing. Calm your fucking Bertie down, or else Brian Blessed would knock him the fuck out. Sorry for the extra additional swearing language and all that. And all that. Oh, Dawn Marie. Hello to our lovely, lovely Dawn Marie. Hello to you, my lovely. Lots of Oh, yes, much unconditional love and hugs to you, and thank you always for so affectionately wrapping your arm around one's shoulder, Dawnberry. Thank you always. Thank you. You've never done a live stream for your channel for ages now. It's making me sad, and you need some help with your YouTube channel. What's happened to your YouTube channel? Is it still, are you still being put through the troubles with what you were currently going through yesterday? I mean, I don't know what to do. I mean, I cannot log on to your channel and rectify the issue. I cannot do that. But I am sorry hearing you're still being put through the pains or the trouble with such troubles as your YouTube. Sorry hearing this. So sorry. Good evening to you, Southern. Good evening to you, good friend. Certainly good evening always. What's the time in my home country? It's 8:41 p.m. UK time now. To tell you on things, it's 8:41 p.m. UK time. Where exactly are you located around the world? Because I imagine you're in a different part of the planet to where I am, because I'm England and you must be elsewhere. My colourful language is very entertaining. God. Very good. The 4 kids were, thank God. Thank God. I mean, bloody thank God they got arrested. Brilliant. Thank goodness. Oh, hello, Sonia. Hello. Certainly is it a real pleasure to see you on here. Hello, always. Certainly is it always a real pleasure having you. Subscriber numbers go up and down, Loco. They go up and down, show you on things. It got you in the hand. You was too slow to grab it. Oh, Graham, I am all sorry. So sorry hearing this. Yeah, they certainly are, Harriet. Graham and Fiona truly are the best. They really are. All part of growing up in Liverpool. I didn't realise Liverpool was so rough, Graham. Little did I realise it was so dreadfully rough. You know. Mary! Hello to Mary and Glenn. Hello to you. Please, Mary, don't worry about being late. Gosh, there's a storm in your neck of the woods and you lost a tree. Oh, dear. Oh, Mary, I'm so sorry hearing you lost a tree. That is so awful. I mean, that is terrible. So sorry about what happened to yours and Glenn's tree following the damage and wreckage of the storm that's happening in your neck of the woods. I am so sorry hearing of this. I'm really sorry hearing of this, Mary. But hello to you and Glenn always, and hello to the cats too. I'm just so sorry about the loss of the other cat. Yes, do give a resoundingly large hello to Mary and Glenn. Please do give a resoundingly large hello to Mary and Glenn, our friends, the classic car enthusiasts, classic car owners, and cat lovers too. That's how one could faithfully regard them and all that. Haven't heard anything about what Shahiba's doing for his birthday. He hasn't said anything to me, so I don't know. But sadly, Sunday, 11th of August, I'm going out event attending, but I'm not going to say where it is. It'd be too risky. Well, if I said it on the live, it'd be a bit dangerous. I don't know about dangerous, but I'm just trying to keep it on a safer spot for this live stream because of what's happened in Rexy's neck of the woods. Kazi, really? You're married to a Scouser and you have Scouse kids. It was quite eye-opening when you moved up from Surrey 20 years ago. Your son, Kazi? I mean, Kazi, I could have honestly thought you were American or Canadian. Don't know why, but I just came under the impression you were American or Canadian. You're pure British. How fascinating learning of this from you. How very, very fascinating. Wow. And obviously the other fascinating thing I learned from you is that your dear old grandmother is still alive, going to be 97 in September. I mean, gosh, what an age. 3 short years away from turning 100. Well, can I tell you something, Cassie? It may surprise you, given that your grandmother is 96, going on for 97. My friend Jonathan, who was 62 back in April, one of his uncles, he's going to be turning 100 years of age in 2025 to tell you of something. So make something of that, Kazi. Oh, Mary, you're always so lovely. Thank you. Thank you for being your kindly acknowledgement towards others. I mean, thank you, Mary, and thank you to Glenn too. And thank you to your cats also. Daphne, by the way, says hello to you, but I'm sorry I took a long time getting back to you with some of your comments. I did eventually try and get back to you in whatever way I could, but if it did cause yourself or Glenn to be worried, I am extremely sorry if I inadvertently caused you worry. But I do hope you're all right all the same. Just sorry about the storm and wreckage going on in your home locality. Oh, Maureen, you're just so lovely, and I love you dearly. Oh, the Surrey Hills are picturesque. They're beautiful. They are just beautiful. What is it that I can help you with? Because, like I said before, Josh, I cannot log into your YouTube channel. But what is it that you needed help with? Because you need to explain to tell you what things. People are much friendlier up in Liverpool. I didn't realize that, but how interesting learning this, Kazi, yes. This could explain why you've got such a friendly nature, Graham. I mean, I didn't realize all Scousers were genuinely nice. I just thought you were just one of the very few Scousers who were the very genuinely nice ones. But I didn't realize that it's a general trait that Scousers are generally nice and good people. Little did I realize that. I mean, there's good and bad everywhere, but very, very interesting seeing what you had to share. Oh, Susan! Oh, is this our lovely New Yorker Susan, who we all love lots? I mean, I love Susan lots. Do we love our Susan? And big hugs to Susan, always. You know, and all that. And hello to Martin. Hello to you. Certainly is it a pleasure seeing you on here. I mean, it's a real pleasure, I must say. You know, really, Godalming, Kazi, Godalming, that was where the late actor Teddy Thomas used to live in the latter years of his life. I mean, Teddy Thomas, the late comedian, he lived over in Godalming in Surrey. And yes, that is near Guildford. You're completely right. I don't swear all the time, but sometimes people swear just to try and be funny. I'm not trying to do it to be rude. I'm only doing it just to be funny. Hello to you, Rexy. Hello to you. Oh, Susan, I just love you. I mean, I really do. Susan, Harriet, you're just so lovely always, particularly you, Susan. And this is why we, certainly do I, and everybody within Graham and Fiona's content and Trevor's content, and certainly Duchess Blair's content, love you lots. I mean, we all love Susan lots. I know, yes, 100 is really an astonishing age to hit, Kaz. As you know, really, you get people who live to be 105 or over. She's bored and ready to die. Is she not in very good health, Kazi? I mean, is she not in very good health? Is that why she could be bored and ready to die? Because she's not in good health? Oh, but yes, it is understandable, because there are many people your grandmother's age who become quite what you call physically impaired for mobility, because some people lose their mobility once they get into their 90s. But Jonathan's uncle, who's going to be 100 next year, he's still living at home, still got his independence, still mobile, still walks to the shop at least once a week. The shop's only about 100 plus or so yards from his house, but he manages the 100 plus yards on a weekly basis and back. He can still more or less do whatever he wants and still has the freedom and independence to look after himself. And he's not going to be 100 next year. But it is an amazing, I must say. I think if he's lucky, I imagine he'll live to be 103, 105. But we shall see. You know. But I am sorry about your grandmother, that she's not taking any pleasure into life, Kazi. I'm really sorry hearing of this. I'm so sorry hearing of that. I don't know. I do not know where lovely Ria is, Jenny. I truly do not know. Hello to you, lovely Dave. Hello to you. Oh gosh, did I miss Diane? Wait a moment. Is she? Lovely Diane, hello. Much love and hugs always to the lovely Diane, and many best wishes to your granddaughter you spoke to me about. Always lovely, and it's always a pleasure seeing you. I'm not event attending until Sunday, Josh, to tell you one thing. Not until Sunday, but I'm not saying where it is. Trying to keep it on a cautious zone here on this live stream because of what's happened in Rexy's neck of the woods. Hello to Michael, and hello, Michael and Michelle. Hello. Oh gosh, 42.2 degree weather. Bloody hell. Outside, inside, it's a disgusting 28.3 degree weather, living the dream. I think we're expected to have around about 30 odd degree weather on Sunday. It'll be nice for the event attending, but I've just got to be careful not to get sunburnt and all that. Just got to be careful not to be sunburnt and everything. Oh, Maureen, thank you. That's extremely nice of you to hear you saying this. You're always so lovely. As are you, Susan. I imagine you were trying to say this to Dave, weren't you? I imagine you were saying hi to Dave, my good friend. And we've met in real life before, Dave and I. And we're, you know, and he's always a wonderful friend, I've got to say. He really is, you know. Ahoy to you, Michael. Certainly an ahoy to everybody. Oh, God. Wookie hugs? Those weren't Wookie hugs, Harriet. I was just sending you a nice big hug. That's all. Just sending you or a few others some nice, great big hugs. You know, it's a good medicine in life to receive hugs and all that. Good evening, Your Majesty. Good evening to you. Very good evening to you. No, don't you worry, Martin. You didn't cause trouble, but you were joking about the T-shirt thing. Don't worry about it. We all say silly jokes at times, and we all have naughty boy, naughty girl banter at times, so don't worry, Martin. Please do not worry in the slightest whatsoever. No worries at all. No worries whatsoever. Really? She's German. Your grandmother's German, Harriet. She's strong as an ox, was never ill a day in her life, swimming daily until she was 90, but she's suddenly gone blind. Oh, is that why she's frustrated with life? Because she's gone blind. Oh, now that really is a frustration. Though that really is terribly frustrating, losing your eyesight. So that is dreadfully frustrating. I can imagine why she's bored and frustrated with life because of having impaired vision. Though that really is frustrating. So I can understand why she's not taking any more pleasure into living longer and all that. But I'm so happy she was never ill a day in her life, and she's going to be 97 and all that. And she was German. Oh, wow. I imagine that's where you get your well, it wouldn't be so tall on my end, but it's not short. But I imagine that's where you got your relatively tall height genetics from, likely from your grandmother and your parents. And I'm not trying to say this as a rude stereotype by all means. I'm not trying to say it as a rude stereotype by all means, but I'm pretty sure a lot of German people are quite tall generally. I mean, all people around the world come in all shapes and different shapes and sizes. But I heard that theoretically, I remember my grandmother saying to me that a lot of German people are generally quite tall, as is the case with Dutch people, theoretically, and all that. Take, for example, 7'2" Dutch bodybuilder and actor Olivier Richters and all that. So I wasn't trying to say anything rude or naughty or discriminatory. I was just trying to ask a question to see whether it was right or wrong. Theoretically, but not for real, to tell you all things. No, swimming every day is an amazing form of exercise, Jenny. No, it really is an amazing form of exercise, I've certainly got to say. I haven't swam since I was about 17. But swimming, good thing to do every day. I wasn't trying to send Wookiee hugs, Harriet. I was only trying to send, lots of nice big hugs. okay. Oh, your grandmother and your mother are average height. Okay, so they wouldn't be short, but they're about average. Oh, okay. Oh, so the taller side comes from your father's side of the family. Oh, okay. Now I get. Now I get it. So it wouldn't have been from your mother's side of the family. Okay. Thanks for telling me, Cassie. Thank you. Oh, yes, I remember you saying, but it's taken a battering your life after fighting cancer twice. Your health has now taken a battering, and you're only 63. I'm so extremely sorry for your trouble, Maureen. I'm extremely sorry for your health trouble. Feel like you went to bed one night, age 21, and woke up a medical... Oh, Maureen, I'm sorry. I'm extremely sorry for your health trouble. No, really, I am. I'm so sorry. We stand beside you, and hugs always. Though I may not be able to cure your health taking a battering, I can always send a hug. As you know, a hug always helps, doesn't it? Oh, thank you, Harriet. Thank you for your support. No, really, I never meant to be rude when asking this. I was only trying to make a point. But thank you, Harriet. Thank you all the same for saying this. Thank you. Yes, we stand beside our lovely Maureen, don't we, Jenny? I mean, given the fact that it's got to the point where her health has taken a severe toll and complete battering after twice battling cancer, I mean, all we can do is send our love and healing support towards our lovely Maureen. Even though her health won't go back to what it once was, we can always show our emotional support towards her. That's all we can do, really, and all that. Fairly soon, Loco. Yes, it'll be fairly soon time for news and all that, you know. Oh, Susan, thank you for your lovely support towards Maureen. Thank you. You babysit your young granddaughter on Mondays. You tripped and fell because she hurt to fall too. Seeing her little straight face just breaks your heart. As you would have called, oh, Diane, you didn't mean anything dangerous or intentional. You never meant to hurt your granddaughter intentionally. Oh, no, you certainly didn't. I mean, seeing what you've had to say, Diane, it just goes to show just how much you love your granddaughter. It shows that you just love her enormously, immensely. You know, the love you show towards your granddaughter, the immense, enormous love. I mean, it's valuable. It's valuable seeing this from grandmothers. You know, I mean, I received much love from my grandparents when growing up, but to see this kind of love from you, Diane, towards your young granddaughter, I mean, it is truly valuable. I mean, if only all our grandchildren if only all children receive such unconditional love from their grandmothers, you know, like you, in the way you show lots of unconditional love to your granddaughter. I can really see she truly means a lot to you in the way Jennifer in Canada's granddaughter, a little 8-year-old granddaughter who truly enormously means a lot to her. So your thing. So your unconditional love towards your granddaughter, I can compare it with Jennifer's unconditional love on her. Which silly Michelle were you referring to, Graham? Are you referring to Michelle in Wales or the crazy Michelle over in the United States of America, the mentally broken up and insane one? You know. Oh, Diane, thank you for expressing your healing support towards Maureen. Thank you. And it's always nice to see you too, Susan. It's always nice seeing you too. Oh, the crazy one. One thing I want to tell you, Graham, about the crazy Michelle. Harriet and Sapper caught her trolling myself and Sapper big time. But once I saw it and took a look for myself just the once, Harriet said, Can you not She said, can you not go over again, and can you just leave it for me to deal with? Whatever trolling activity she gets up to, whether it's about you, Sapper, Graham, Fiona, or anybody I am strongly supportive of, can you just leave it for me to deal with? And I was like, okay, Harriet, yes, I will stay right away in anything you say, because I know just how much you care about your friends and those you follow and who you're supportive towards. So just the once after I saw it, and then informed Harriet what I saw, she was like, now could you just leave it for me to deal with, please, okay? That's what she was like. I can remember the very moment and all this. Oh, Sandra, hello, 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 hello. Our Sandra, who we love lots. Our Sandra, we all love lots and dearly, don't we? She's gone now. Oh, okay, she's gone. I blocked her channel, but which one was Michelle? Because I didn't see her. Obviously not Michael's Michelle. Oh, Michael. Oh, Michael, you're very pleasant, aren't you? I'm so glad I eventually ran into you when your video came up randomly on my recommended. And the moment I saw your video on the recommended and gave you a comment, and when you replied, I immediately saw the pleasance you retain in yourself. So I'm so happy I've seen the best in you. And well done for showing your support right now towards Maureen. I mean, thank you for your support towards Maureen. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you always. I mean, Michael, we thank yourself and your lovely Michelle for your strong grip of support towards our lovely Maureen. Thank you, Michael. And certainly do we value your kindly presence towards others and all of us here. I'm pretty sure you already said hello to Susan, but don't worry if you're late acknowledging him. Do not worry in the slightest. Yes, do give a resoundingly large hello to Sandra. Do give a resoundingly large hello to lovely Sandra indeed. Okay, Harriet. Oh, yes. Don't worry, Harriet. All you could do was just the best. That was all you could do. Doing the best you could to stop her naughty and seriously crazy atrocities that go beyond dreaded and bad. So well done for all that you did and all that you tried and all that. Well, Michael, it is certainly a pleasure indeed, most sincerely, and I'm very happy to be associated with you, and I do hope our friendship will happily continue to grow and all that. Yes, certainly do give a resoundingly large hello to lovely Sandra. Very well done. Thank you, Harriet, for your kindly acknowledgement towards lovely Sandra herself. Thank you. Thank you. It's when the 1 hour mark comes along, yes. Very, very shortly, I've got to get a drink and then I'm going to represent news. I'm going to have my evening milk now. Going to have my evening milk, and once I've had it, time to represent some news. Time for a nice mug of milk. David got me this for my birthday, so thanks to David for the nice mug of milk. Oh, Maureen. Oh, Sandra, thank you for the nice well wishes towards lovely Maureen. The only thing in this world that I hate with all your heart is cancer. Cancer can just strike you out any time, as Graham said. Martin, sadly, it wouldn't have been practical to have gone. I couldn't go because of family event preparation reasons. That's why I couldn't go. I had to prepare for a speech on the Sunday of the 4th of August, and, you know, there was just too many preparation things to do. So that was why I couldn't go in the end. But I'm aiming to go to the event, not going to say where it is, in September for their finals. Oh, thank you, Maureen. Maureen, and we love you, Maureen. We love you. That much more could certainly be said. We certainly love you. You're having your evening gin tea. An evening milk. A nice mug of milk before bed's always a nice thing to do and a nice way to end the day. Thank you, Bertie. Thank you. You have a mug like that instead. It's Metrobus Fastway. David got me this one, my best friend David Scott, for my birthday. To tell you odd things, Exy, you know. But one thing I can say, Martin, is I'm all set for event attending on Sunday. Even though it's going to be unexpected baking hot weather, it won't stop me from going, you know. But yes, time for some news. As we know, recently, for recent news, as probably most of you may have seen already that I recently uploaded, Sapper recently created a song about me. The song he did about me, honestly, I'm extremely thankful towards Sapper for making this song about me. I mean, it goes just extremely well. I mean, the song goes extremely well, I must say. You know, it really goes extremely well. What's going? There we are. It just goes, honestly, Sapper's songwriting, it's going to, in my personal opinion, it's going to go a very, very long way. It's going to go an extremely long way, his songwriting. His songwriting is just going to go so extremely well, I must say, you know, to tell everybody on things. I'll play the song to you right now, Sapper's song he did for me recently. I mean, I'll leave it for you to decide, but I'm honored I was just moved visibly and honored with the song. I was truly visibly honored by it, you know, and all the rest of things. So let's play it, shall we? And then obviously once the song's over, I'm going to proceed to the other set of news to share.
Foxy's got a passion, it's easy to see. Trains and buses, that's his cup of tea. With a camera in hand, he's always on the go. Live streaming the tracks, putting on a show. Foxy, Foxy, the railway king. Spotting trains, hear the whistle sing. With his friends at events, having a blast. Vintage organ music, and off to the past. From the early morning light to the setting sun, Foxy's on the lookout, having so much fun. He knows every schedule, every route by heart. In the world of transport, he's a work of art. Foxy, Foxy, the railway king. Spotting trains, hear the whistle sing. With his friends at events, having a blast. Vintage organ music, and off to the past. From the early morning light to the setting sun, Foxy's on the lookout, having so much fun. He knows every schedule, every route by heart. In the world of transport, he's a work of art. From the hustle and bustle, he finds his peace. The rhythm of the rails, it never seems to cease. With a smile on his face and a gleam in his eye, Foxy's living his dream, reaching for the sky. Foxy, Foxy, the railway king. Spotting trains, hear the whistle sing. With his friends at events, having a blast. Vintage organ music, and not to the past. Foxy. With his endless drive in the world of transport, he truly comes alive. From buses to trains, he's got it all planned. Foxy the enthusiast, the happiest man.
Sapper, you're fantastic. Brilliant song you did for me. Thank you. Oh, it was truly brilliant. It was phenomenal, Joy, I must say. It was phenomenal, the song. Oh, hello to Shell. Hello. Oh, Shell, you too are very kind as well. Oh, it's too much worrying things going on, Shell. Cannot even begin to describe them. Awful. Awful. I did hear about it, Graham. Yes, I certainly did hear about Trevor's H.G. Tudor interview that's going to be uploaded and aired on the 10th of September. I think I'm going out in the afternoon hours of the 10th of September, but hopefully I'll try and watch it in the evening hours of the Saturday. But to tell you something, Graham, Sapper is due to go live on Saturday evening on the 10th of September 2020, or 10th of August 2020 at 7 p.m. UK time to tell you on things. Certainly will. I did a video which I uploaded, and I think, and I thought the picture which I used for the video to put the song to it, I think it goes extremely well, you know. Well, I think you've pretty much heard it now. I think it only just started playing the song I was talking about, but as soon as you got in here, Carla. But hello to lovely Carla, and hello to Poppy too. Hello to Carla and Poppy. Hello to you both. I love the Sapper too, the song too, Sandra. I mean, yes, you're certainly right. Sapper certainly is talented. Indeed, he is. I've certainly got to say. It has a Christmas-ish feel to it. Oh, I wouldn't have thought it had a Christmas feel to it. But thank you for sharing your opinion to it, Lexi, all the same. Yes, I love the 1940s vibe too, Martin. Fantastic. 1940s songs sound much better than modern day, in my opinion, to tell everybody on things. As you tell a T. Glow! Hello to lovely Chloe. Hello, Glow. No, yes, I agree. It is a truly fantastic song, I must say. Sapper wrote the song in the past. Well, according to Graham, that was what Graham said, Sandra, but did he really? Oh, it is fantastic. It is beyond delightful. It's phenomenal, in my opinion, to tell you one thing, Susan. No, really, it is. Oh, it is truly brilliant. It really is. Oh, I think Sapper will be honoured with your congratulated words. Hello to Sherland Shouties. I hope I can trust this one because it looks suspicious to me a little. As do I too. Yes, I'll put the link up. Is this the link to the video that I uploaded recently or what? Taylor Swift, I don't really listen to Taylor Swift. No, not really. No, I'm afraid not. I have nothing against her. Well done on her singing success and all the rest of it, Graham, but I don't listen to her. Just poured yourself a brandy and lemonade. Helps you to go to sleep at night. Cheers to you, Maureen. Very much cheers to you. Oh, lovely Jodie. Hello to you. Wait a moment, Jodie. Just got to put something in. Righty-bo-ho, righty-ho. Just wait a moment. I just had to put a link up, and the link's up to the video that Harriet recommended I put up, being the songs that I did and the song video I did to it. I've just put the link up for those of you who want to see it. He's being watched. My instincts are good. Oh, thank you, Harriet. Thank you. Oh, Harriet is always lovely. Protective as she may be, almost comparable to how Lisa Perch is very protective. But I would say Harriet's probably about 2 or 3 times more protective. No, I think about 4 times more protective than that of Lisa Perch. She's always so lovely, isn't she? And all that. Sapper and I sing a duo. Ooh, interesting idea, Graham. Very interesting idea. You know, very extremely interesting idea, you know. Thank you, lovely Harriet. Thank you always. Yes, it certainly is a resoundingly large hello to our lovely Jodie indeed. Thank you, everybody, for your kind acknowledgement towards Jodie. Nixie! Hello. Hello. Nixie. Hello. Nixie just came in a moment ago, but she didn't show herself on the camera. She's under the table now. Okay. Say hello, Nixie. Say hello to our Nixie. Oh, okay. There you go. She didn't like it, I'm afraid. So it was just a short moment of Nixie a moment ago. You have to be quick if you're picking up Nixie. The moment you pick it up, she sprawls out of your arms. Daphne wouldn't always sprawl out of your arms, but she would tell you when she wants to be put down to tell everybody off things. Now, time to get to the next set of news. In September of 2024, I'm to be attending a few more events, and I'm to be attending an event that I have never personally heard of before, but I'm looking forward to going. How did I find out about this event, September 2024? Well, how I found out about the event, well, it wasn't through David, no. I found out about it through my friend Jonathan. Jonathan, whose uncle, who's going to be 100 this time next year. Jonathan was the one who did tell me about the very event when he provided his very insight and information regarding it. And certainly am I looking forward to going to this very event. And after he spoke about the event to me when we went to Worthing Bus Chalet back in late in the latter part of July of 2024, when he provided the insight into the event to me, I was like, do you know what? I decided to think about it and say, well, I wouldn't rule out going, but I'll think about going. And I thought about it, and you know what? I'm going to go. If I can, provided health and other availabilities and other certain stuff don't get in the way, I'm going to go head over heels and haywire and go for it. I mean, I would just go for the event. It's an event that certainly does appeal to my interest, you know, to go off it in next month. I've got quite a few events to think of to go to for September of 2024 and all that. And I'm actually quite looking forward to going to these events in September. But I've got to get through the August ones first. But in terms of August events, I've only got about 2 more events to go now. Only about 2. One, obviously, I'm going event attending on Sunday, and then I'm event attending again on the Bank Holiday Monday of 2024, and this event I'm going on the Bank Holiday Monday in August. This will be an event I'd never been to before, and I'm looking forward to going. Just tell everybody off things. Because of what's happened in Rexy's neck of the woods recently, I won't be talking about it today, this time, but I'll probably talk about it in the next live stream or two, next upcoming live stream or two. Carla, because I'm just trying to stay on a little bit of the safe side this evening, but it's an event I'd never heard of. And obviously I don't want to raise a suspicion amongst lovely Harriet and all the rest of things. But that was the news I had to share and all that. Oh, thank you, Maureen. Thank you. And there's another event I'm attending at the end of September, one of the final September weekends I'd never heard of before. And that one I'm also looking forward to going to. And it was Captain England who spoke about the very event to me. He recommended I go to it this time last year, but I couldn't because I was in Kent at the time for my brother's birthday celebrations. But I'm hoping to go this time this year for sure and all that. So yes. But Maureen, yes, cats certainly are adorable. They truly are furry earth angels and all that. I know, coming up, we're nearly about to come up to the 1 hour mark. Oh gosh, another boob gate. Oh goodness. Oh gosh, Harriet. You have an affinity for the boob gate, don't you? Oh, hello to Blacksmith. Hello to Blacksmith. You've got a big ginger boy called Basil. I'll tell Nixie that your big ginger boy says hello to Nixie. You were in Canada almost 2 years ago, Lexi. I think I remember now. I just about remember. But Jodie, who's on here, she's from Canada, to tell you one things. Ah, ouch, itchy ear. Ouchies, ouch. Oh, Nixie is lovely. Oh, no, Nixie isn't generally camera shy, Susan. No. But she just doesn't really, there's only so long you can carry or pick her up for to tell you odd things. But she's certainly not camera shy to tell you odd things. You're quite right, Harry. It definitely certainly can be a work in progress. Sometimes you pick her up just to give her a cuddle. But then about 1 or 2 minutes later, when you're giving her a cuddle, she suddenly just goes, she just starts growling and yowling after about 2 minutes of giving her a cuddle. And once she starts growling, that's when you're like, right, you've got to put her down. All that, got to put her down. That's how you describe it when you're speaking of definitely being a work in progress. Once you cuddle her, about 2 minutes in, she could start growling, and once she starts growling, you put her down. They won't figure it out without visual clues and all that. Oh, okay, thanks for sharing. I don't know, you obviously marked out a letter in a word. Did you say stripper or strapper and all that? Well, I've experienced and heard it many times before, firsthand, Martin, to tell you all things, but I don't know how you'd react to it in real life. If you were giving my Daphne a cuddle, that was. Loopy? You describe your Willa as loopy? Oh, okay, I understand, Harriet. Interesting all that you had to share. Thank you. Thank you, Carla. I'm looking forward to talking about the events, and especially the one that I'm due to attend on Sunday. I'm looking forward to talking about it in the next live stream. But no, the live stream. The next live stream after I've gone event attending. That is. The speech went very well. Thank you, Harriet. The speech certainly went very well. The video, yes, you can leave a link to your video that you made. As a moderator, you can do that, Rexy. Yes. Hello to you, Christine. Hello to you. Hello. Yes, we're past the 1 hour mark. We are past the 1 hour mark now, yes. time to invite guests. Okay, here we are. Rightio. Now the link is getting up. Oh, Martin, you're very pleasant, aren't you? You're always very friendly and pleasant towards others, aren't you? Yes, Martin, thank you, Jody. Thank you for all the nice questioning you had towards Martin. We've got somebody in the guest, right? The guest now for the live stream. He's an enthusiast who needs no introduction. We've both met before, nearly 2 short. Oh, there we are. Something crashed. He needs no introduction. Please welcome our good friend, Rexy.
Hello,
Good
Foxy. Good evening.
Good evening to you. And we've got another one in the guest room. Please say hello to our good friend and fellow other enthusiast, Loco. Good evening.
Hey, Loco.
I thought you forgot about me there for a second.
Well, I got a bit frozen a moment ago, but I'm here now.
Yes, I saw that.
What was it that Harriet said I missed? Oh, Harriet, you're extremely right. All that you had to say about Martin, you're extremely right indeed. And I believe every word that you said. Yes. Oh, there's another thing in the green room. Oh, the train sim world that you're showing now, Lexi. Oh,
Got
gosh,
a bit of
you're showing a
a
diesel.
scenario today.
You're showing an old BR diesel, I can see.
Class 33.
Yes. I think I saw one of those years ago now. And I'm pretty sure I saw one at the Kent and East Sussex Steam Railway where they had the bus rally about a year or two ago. Something like that.
Yeah.
Thank you, Sandra. Thank you for your kind acknowledgement to Rexy and Loco. Thank you. We do love our Sandra, don't we?
We do.
Always is she pleasant. And also she's a very popular member of Graham and Fiona's community and Trevor's community and Duchess Blair's community. She's very well liked and loved within their communities too.
There we go. Just got a bit of
a capture
from the 33.
I didn't even hear it.
The Bluebell Diesel Gala
It's a bit
as well.
quiet, but
yes.
At the Bluebell Railway Diesel Gala, there'll be a 33.
Brilliant.
So we're going to uncouple these coaches, then we're going to take it to get fueled up.
Okay.
And there's a lot of people here. I should have
Thank you, Elliot.
gone to
I haven't actually had a haircut though.
Oh, had you not? It's just generally short, isn't it?
It's just been styled, Harriet, but thanks anyway.
It's just generally short, isn't it? It's like mine.
No, mine's actually quite long. There's quite a lot on there actually.
Well, it's very different to mine. I think I style it differently.
Yeah.
Right, so we're going to uncouple from here.
Was it Joy's birthday?
Joy, you had your birthday. Oh, happy birthday for recently.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Joy. Happy birthday, Joy.
True.
Oh, gosh, you are just a cat servant. Oh, goodness.
That's true.
Oh, is
that's
this?
also true.
It's real time, Sandra. This is Train Sim World.
Hello, Diane.
She's always very pleasant, our lovely Diane, isn't she?
Indeed.
If it is indeed Joy's birthday for later this month, happy birthday, Joy.
You'll have to whip out the clip of the Wurlitzer doing happy birthday.
Yes. This sort of game, it's relatively new. The original game for Train Simulator, Sandra, or Train Sim, is Train Simulator. It's one of the older versions. I think it was launched about 10, 15 years ago, something like that, Train Simulator.
It was definitely a long time ago.
Yes. I've never played Train Sim World. I have, however, played the original Train Simulator that just had the annual installed updates.
Rexy, what was that text?
I think I might have spadded.
It said, no, it said, you've gone past Rexy. Are you
Oh,
fucking
Train Sim World 4?
Rexy,
Yeah.
why did it say you've
I
gone through a
might, I
mode?
might have installed a little mod.
It said service
I
failure.
forgot
Are
I
you
had it
fucking
installed.
blind? Did anyone else see that? It said, "Are you fucking blind?" Excuse my language, but like, why?
The game was too nice to me.
Okay. Well, that's in this nice version, is it?
Yep.
Okay.
I completely forgot I had that installed.
Maybe cover it up somehow.
Which did you forget what did you forget you had installed, Rexy, by all means?
It's got some rude stuff installed.
You what?
Some rude stuff.
Oh, bottom.
Harry, you're saying I'm muffled and echoed. Can you hear me now?
You're quite clear, so
Maybe it's Harriet's end then. Can you hear me now, Harriet? Is that right?
Oh, you are lovely, Diana. You're always lovely to everybody, aren't you? No, always you're lovely, and we value your friendliness and kindness. Michael is a very kind and friendly man, isn't he, Harriet? Both he and his lovely wife, Michelle, are both wonderful and lovely. That much more could certainly be pointed out.
Foxy, this event that you're doing the 11th.
Yes. Be careful. Don't say where it is.
I might go.
Okay. Which is we don't want Harriet getting upset.
No.
Because Harriet does care about one's safety profoundly, and especially what happened in Rexy's neck of the woods recently, which is just an atrocity, terrible atrocity, awful.
Does Harriet like hugs?
What?
Does Harriet like hugs?
Of course she does.
Plenty of hugs to you then, Harriet. We'll keep you safe. we love you and care for you, so we'll do what makes you happy.
it's a bit dark in here, but that's
Oh,
fine.
Harriet, gosh.
Oh, Harriet's travelling.
No, Harriet said that you sounded like you were drowning.
I don't think I'm drowning. There's no water here.
Well, hopefully not.
No, there's no water in his room. There's certainly no water in there.
I'm on dry land. I don't think there's water.
Completely well said. Oh, he really is. Well said, Maureen. I completely agree with you. Diane's got a question.
That's a good question, and I get it asked a lot, actually. Well, when I was younger, Diane, I suppose, watch a bit of good old Thomas the Tank Engine. That definitely got me into trains. As I grew up, friends from school told me about trains and stuff in year 7. And then they eventually told me about Francis Bourgeois, the TikTok sensation.
Yes, I know the guy.
That thrusted my passion for trains. And then eventually just, I suppose everyone else having a YouTube channel, that got me also starting my own one. So I suppose that's my life of trains, what got me into them.
How the rail enthusiasm began.
Mm-hmm.
No, it's always interesting how an affinity can begin, whether it's through a friend or whether you found it out through something on television or seeing it for yourself just firsthand randomly by chance. No,
Why did my train derail?
Oh, no.
No, this game is actually out for me today.
I actually really felt like I was in the cab when it happened.
Rexy, maybe it was the point.
Being in the cab when this happened.
I don't know why the game's doing this.
Rex, maybe the points weren't set.
Maybe.
That's true. That's a point. Oh, God. No.
I did set this
really
up
felt like I
beforehand.
was about to topple over. But it...
Before I joined the call, I set it up beforehand so this stuff would not happen, and it happened.
Oh gosh, Foxy.
Yes.
Harriet still thinks I'm underwater.
Oh, for...
Harriet, maybe it's your end, okay? I think I'm okay, personally.
I understand your opinion, Harriet, but Loco is not underwater. No, he's not.
Dawn's saying she can hear me clearly.
Daphne! Daphne's in. Hello, Daphne.
Hey, Daphne.
Under the table. Daphne! Daphne! Hello! No, she's more interested in biscuits right now. She's more interested in biscuits, so she's more interested in food, so we won't see it at the moment.
Oh wow.
But to tell you something, Loco is on dry land, Harriet. To tell you all things, he is certainly not underwater. But gosh, the train derailed. It really felt like just being in the cabin. It felt, oh gosh, I think we're going to have to be broken out by the fire and rescue team and admitted straight to hospital due to derailment injuries. Imagine that.
Yeah.
That'd be disaster.
I must say, I've fallen in love with the training centre in Trainsim World.
A training centre?
Yeah, it's like two lines of track, and I'm loving racing trains.
Oh, yes.
We might go on.
I don't know if I've seen that part yet, but well done for pointing it out.
I actually went and did some train spotting today.
Brilliant.
Very nice, very nice.
Just be careful you didn't get too wet.
No, I had a rain jacket. Went up to Lewis this morning.
Where they have the castle.
And then I went to Wivelsfield.
Oh, brilliant.
Got some
Foxy's alive.
spotting yesterday.
What was that? Sorry, Rexy.
Oh, I did some spotting yesterday.
Oh, brilliant.
They're two amazing drivers, I must admit.
From what?
If they're watching this somehow, thank you. One of them gave me 2 tones, and the other one gave me 2 whistles.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm hopefully going to wear my pin badge, the 377 pin badge, whenever I next go out.
I think it was obvious you were pulling our legs, Harriet.
Rexy, how long did it take to load?
I don't know. I don't know why it's taking so long.
Which one load up?
Might be latency thing or bandwidth thing.
West Normal Local.
Quite likely a bandwidth or latency thing. Oh, we have.
Right.
Let's hope it doesn't fail this time.
Yeah.
And I just hope it does not get derailed, because I really felt like I was in the cab when it happened. And I thought, I'd probably have to be helped out by fire and rescue and all that.
And don't do a service failure either.
No.
I won't. I won't. So we are on a GWR 150 today.
Which station are we at?
We are at Earth.
St. Earth, what, Cornwall?
Yep.
How come you got a GWR there, though?
Livery.
Yeah, I know.
Where are we going? Is it St. Ives?
I don't think that's a real... Oh, that is stock. It's just the track's just not there, like the rail. It's
Are
just
we...
like...
Yeah. Which station are we going to be going to from St. Earth?
Could be St. Austell.
St. Austell?
We are going to Ives. St. Ives.
Oh, St. Ives. Probably not Bodmin or Penzance or anything like that.
I think these have been abandoned here, but they're just like static stock.
Looks like
Yeah.
Because there's no rails there, so they've just put it. That's a bit strange, but anyway. Right, let's get the brakes off. We don't really need the cab light on.
Going to get the AWS reset done and all that.
Yes.
Are we off?
In a second. Just getting AWS on. And we're off. We are not going to Penzance. Hold on.
Well, that's wrong.
I don't know why I set it to that. There we go, Sturt Ives. There we go. Or St. Ives. I shouldn't really say Sturt Ives. That's not really correct.
St. Ives, yeah.
St. Ives.
I have another question for you, Rexy. Rexy.
Yep.
Diane's got a question for you.
Oh, yeah.
I've just highlighted it up so you can see all right.
Let's see. What got me interested in trains? Well, I've been into trains since I could remember, like, when I was young.
Okay, interesting what you had to say. Sure, Rexy, interesting.
Foxy, who burps in your background?
Oh, that was my brother who barked.
I think my
He's
game
obviously had a drink.
Pardon you.
Yes.
Oh, wow. I don't know why it always does this.
Oh,
Very confusing.
No, he didn't. Did he just blow off?
I think he did.
Oh,
Gosh, what's happened? Has the game crashed?
looks
I think
like
it's
it.
just frozen. Might be back in a second.
Yeah.
I bought a little something in Barcelona as well.
Yes.
I bought a trumpet.
Oh, brilliant. Nice musical instrument you picked up.
Ah, there goes the game.
Game's gone.
Yeah.
Game's gone.
Maybe it's my turn now.
Give it a good. You've got Train Sim World and all that.
I have. Bear with a second.
Might load up Train Simulator. That always runs well. Good old Train Simulator.
Gosh,
There we go.
what happened to Loco's webcam?
I'm still here.
But you've turned it off.
Right, can you... Am I back?
Have you got your Train Sim World on? Now I've got it. I can only get one.
it?
I can only do one thing at a time. I think we'll do Loco's one this time.
Mine should run a little smoothly, hopefully.
Yeah, mine's just absolutely rammed with mods, so it's gonna have a heavy impact, especially if it's on all on Ultra.
You can still see me, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
I can.
And it's all smooth, or is it a little bit laggy at the moment?
I can see you all right.
Okay. I'm hoping my game's running smoothly.
It seems to be going very well.
It's running well for me, so
Oh, it's going like clockwork.
that's good. My computer's a real good computer. It's a laptop, but it's like the best laptop. It's not one of those ones on the floor.
Yeah.
Not one of those high-tech gaming computers.
Yeah.
Oh, if you want to go now, ta-ta for now, Michael.
But
Do take
my
Martin.
game's on
Okay.
like
That's half an hour,
top
Martin.
graphics, and it just absolutely cripples. The game's a bit laggy.
I think I'll do an RHTT today.
Yeah. Ready?
I'm just
Where are
gonna.
you going to drive it to?
I'll just drive around the whole track. Why not?
Okay. Can't even
Right.
see where you're going to spawn it.
Should spawn in here.
Okay, wait for it. Wait
is?
for it. Oh, there it is.
Okay. Here we go.
It's like the American cabs, isn't it?
A little bit, yeah. I suppose. Right. Go. Except our driver's on the left, not on the right. Okay, so set the train up. How's that looking?
You've got the AWS reset all set up, and have you?
Yeah, I'm going to do that right now. There we go.
That's the important thing you do before you go.
And now we set up the railhead thing. So I got to hang on. It's a hard one to do, right? So I've got to turn on here. Controller on. Then I got to, I forgot what I have to do. I think I've got to go, I'll go engine on. Oh, I've got to turn power on first. Power on. Then the engine. I have to hold down for 3 seconds, I think. And then I go water pressure on. Right. On. And right. Left on. I sit back down. And I check that it's on. Is it on? I don't know if it's on or not. It doesn't sound like the engine's on. That could be an issue. Hold on.
Right. Hopefully I should spawn into a London Underground S8.
Sorry if we've not got yours up and running, Rexy.
No
It's 'cause
problem.
I know what I forgot to do.
What did you forget to do?
Forgot to activate the controller.
Oh,
Good
gosh.
evening, driver. This evening's tea time rush is beginning to liven up as you head south to the Oh, okay. The streaming software does not like this game. Hold on. Yeah, that's a bit of an issue. Streaming
Right, I think that's working now.
Let's
try again.
Screen. There we go. That's smoother.
Oh,
Right.
gosh, no.
I think this is
So
working.
you can only do one at a time with the train sim world.
There we go.
We off in a moment?
Water's on. That's good. Just turn my headlights on quickly.
Key on.
All right. Toot the horn.
Enter.
And off we go. We're off.
That's, yeah.
Here's the water. There it is, look.
Yeah. I can see it.
Spraying away.
I can see so. Looks like we're rolling off into action.
I'll get from the other side this time so you can see the actual spray on the track. Go over here.
Oh, there we go.
Here we go. There you are.
Ta-ta for now, Jody.
Anyway, I'll save that and let Rexy go back on then.
Okay. Right. Rexy, are you here? Oh,
Yep.
Marcia! Oh, and just to say, happy anniversary, Marcia. Today is Marcia's wedding anniversary.
Happy anniversary!
Tell both of you of things.
That's good to know.
Wishing yourself and your husband very, very many more happy years of marriage, lovely Marcia.
Right, I should now be able to. There we go.
It's this train simulator.
Yeah,
So it looks like the train simulator you're using. And what are you driving here?
the S8 stock.
I didn't know you could do London Underground on Train Simulator.
Yep. Might have to restart, so I need to enter the correct thing again.
Okay.
No problem. No problem. Right. Good evening, driver. This evening tea time rush is about to liven up as you head south of the capital. You'll be calling at
Pleasure,
all stations en route to Aldgate. Please open your doors and set up a cab prior to the 16:54 book departure time. Have a safe trip. Right.
What game are we in now, Rexy?
Train Simulator Original.
Just
the original Train Simulator.
It's good. We're at Chesham.
Yes, we are.
Nice.
We
Where are we
are
going to
indeed.
today?
We are going to Aldgate. We're a slow service.
Will there be food and drink on the train?
No, 'cause it's a London Underground train.
Zappa probably would have asked that.
Yeah, he would.
A restaurant car.
Oh, so it's not time to go yet.
We are 4:05. There we go. And we are, I think we're slow, so we're going from Chesham. Oh, hold on. From
When are we meant to leave?
So we are 2:03. When that little bar gets to, when that turns off. Closing the doors now. Right. So if I... Okay, it's screaming at me.
Okay.
What now? Oh, there you go. Right. Just getting to forward.
Yep.
There we go.
You got the safe distance on?
They're already on.
Okay.
They're on automatically.
Want to be safe, don't we?
We do. I don't understand why it's lagging. It's StreamYard that's making it lag.
Foxy, do we know why Marcia changed their name to Polar Sky? Just
I don't know. I really don't know.
It's fine if she doesn't want to say, but I'm just curious.
I wouldn't know.
There we
Looks
go.
like the game's picking up steam now, even if it does have a tad lag or two.
Yeah, it's laggy for me as well, which is not great. So I think
Was
it's
mine this
StreamYard.
laggy?
No, yours wasn't laggy, no.
Yeah, that's good. Mine was good on my screen as well.
Oh, looks like we're really picking up some speed there now. Just
Yeah.
because we don't derail. We just
Nah,
don't want, we just really do not want to derail because it would really feel like you're in the cab when it happens.
How fast are we going?
32.
Okay.
Make sure you brake hard when we get to the next stop.
Did I mention that I was born in Camden once? Did I say that?
No, I didn't.
I was born in Camden Town. Right next to the tube line, yeah.
Really? I didn't realise your parents were originally Londoners.
Yeah, well, actually, my dad's got a bit of Persian heritage in him.
Is it?
Yeah.
Wow, it must have been in a certain time before he was born. There were Persian immigrants living in London at the time.
Yeah, possibly. I think so, yeah.
That's always a remote possibility.
Definitely.
So our next stop is shortly down the...
I was just saying to Marcia about something.
Yeah.
She said why she changed her name, and I understand now. It's very good reason.
How fast are we going now, Rexy?
Going 34. Well, 33 now, but... Oh, I don't know why StreamYard always does this. Makes the game
I wouldn't blame
laggy.
StreamYard. It is a very old game.
Yeah, but usually if I'm not streaming by StreamYard, it runs really smoothly, but...
Oh, well. It's okay.
It'd be fine if it wasn't laggy for me, but it is quite laggy for me. Going through the countryside.
My auntie used to have a dog.
Really? What breed?
I think it was a Labrador. Whoa, crazy things are going on there.
Oh, bottom.
Yeah, but he passed away quite.
Oh, there goes the stream. Oh no.
Yeah. Imagine the dog was quite old, wasn't he?
I don't know how old he was exactly, but yeah, he passed away. His name was Charlie. He was a nice dog.
Yeah, dogs, I think the average lifespan's around about 12, 14, 15 years, independent of the breed.
Yeah.
So, I mean, cats, however, some cats in some cases can live to about 20.
Mm.
And 20 for a cat is the equivalent of 96 in human years. 21 would be 100, 22, 104, 23, 108, 24, 112, 25 for a cat would be 116 human years.
Wow.
I mean, we have had some people in real life who've lived to be 116, believe this or not.
Very sorry if the stream's crashed.
Foxy,
Yes.
I've searched up the average cat age and dog age. So for cats, it's up to 15 years.
On average, yes.
Dogs is 13.
Yes.
Average.
Yes. Depends on the breed, though.
Yeah.
You do get cats that live to be 20. Marcia, gosh, your longest living cat lived to 20. That would be 96 human years.
It's that time where I collect water. I'll be right back.
But well done. That's really impressive that your cat made it to 20, Marcia. That's a very, very good age. I am really sorry about the loss of your cat. I mean, yes, even though humans and animals are temporarily living vessels and all that, as our bodies are temporary vessels, we do miss our deceased relatives and deceased pets. That much more could certainly be said, you know.
Just going to get some water, folks. I'll be right back.
Just gonna say before you go, I'm gonna update my computer now, so I'm gonna hop on.
Oh gosh.
So yeah, well that was a bit of a disaster for me driving.
Gosh. She was the cat who had the most vet visits. Oh my goodness. Your dad was Middle Eastern, Diane. How very fascinatingly interesting. Wow. Alice and Willa only get bottled water. Your previous cats only drinking bottled water. Lived to 20 and 21 years of age. Still miss them every time. Oh, I could imagine, Harriet, and I sympathize greatly. You know, no matter how long ago when our pets die, we really do miss them. I mean, it certainly doesn't mean we forget them in the interim, no. We always hold the memories. Even though we have the memories, we still genuinely miss them. That much more could certainly be said. I've certainly got to say. Oh, Rexy? Oh, you off, Rexy? But Rexy, you're still on here.
I am still here.
Hello to you, Zappa. Oh, you fell asleep. Rexy just went. Oh, Josh, you're back now. Hello.
Two seconds. I won't be long.
Yes, yes, Harriet. Who had the male Westie, and he was a nightmare. Who owned the Westie, if I may ask you? I think Marcia's dog is female. Her dog's called Sky, and I would assume a female. That's my guess, but I could be wrong. But Marcia will remind us in case I got it accidentally terribly wrong.
I'm back.
Yes, did you have a good drink?
I did, yes. Just
And
water.
to tell you something, Harriet, speaking of, we were just talking about average lifespan for cats and dogs, 13 dogs, 15 cats. Harriet, she had two cats before Willard and Alice. They lived to be 20 and 21 respectively. So make something of that.
Did I hear
So
that
it's-
Sapper was here?
What?
Did I hear that Sapper was here?
Sapo's here, yes. You were so
Sapper-
tired you couldn't hear your eyes open. Not to worry, Sapo, not to worry.
Sapper,
Not
while they're here.
It would have taken a big effort for you to do that song about me, so don't worry.
May I say something?
Yes.
Sapper, while you're here, I want to personally congratulate you on the song. It sounded really good, just personally. It's a great one.
I couldn't thank you enough for it, Sapo. It was just fantastic. I mean, I'm beyond visibly moved and honoured with the song you did. So thank you, Sapo. Thank you. Hello to you, Linley. Hello. I'm very well, thank you, Linley. I hope you're well too. Oh, it's your cat. Hello.
Many cats. He's soaking wet.
He's been obviously gone out in the rain, hasn't he?
Yeah, he's been outside. He's soaking wet.
Which one was this again? I forget the names of the cats.
That one was Spider. The other two are relaxing somewhere else, I think.
Spider. Okay.
That's right.
I already played it earlier on, but why not play it one more time?
Yay!
Okay.
Foxy's got a passion, it's easy to see. Trains and buses, that's his cup of tea. With a camera in hand, he's always on the go. Live streaming the tracks, putting on a show. Foxy, Foxy, the railway king. Spotting trains, hear the whistle sing. With his friends at events, having a blast. Vintage organ music, a nod to the past. From the early morning light to the setting sun, Foxy's on the lookout, having so much fun. He knows every schedule, every route by heart. In the world of transport, he's a work of art. Foxy, Foxy, the railway king. Spotting trains, hear the whistle sing. With his friends at events, having a blast. Vintage organ music, a nod to the past. From the early morning light to the setting sun, Foxy's on the lookout, having so much fun. He knows every schedule, every route by heart. In the world of transport, he's a work of art. From the hustle and bustle, he finds his peace. The rhythm of the rails, it never seems to cease. With a smile on his face and a gleam in his eye, Foxy's living his dream, reaching for the sky. Foxy, Foxy, the railway king. Spotting trains, hear the whistle sing. With his friends at events, having a blast. Vintage organ music, a nod to the past. So here's to Foxy, with his endless drive. In the world of transport, he truly comes alive. From buses to trains, he's got it all planned. Foxy the enthusiast, the happiest man.
my time.
That's the end. It's finished. Fantastic song. I mean, Sapper is just fantastic. Truly fantastic.
Had the sudden urge to dance.
Typically speaking, your excellent talents are going to go an extremely long way in the future. I mean, really, they are. I believe this without undeniable, questionable doubt. So, thank you, Sapper. Thank you. No, really, thank you. Oh, Anna's in. Good evening to you, Anna. Reminds you of the new vaudeville band, and only the oldies among us will remember. How wonderful seeing you on here, lovely Anna. Hello to you. Oh, Harriet. Oh, Harriet, you couldn't be more lovingly pleasant. You really couldn't. Thank you.
I had the sudden urge to dance.
Yes. One could easily dance to it, Loco, so I defend your dancing. But provided one does not do a rude dancing, because that could obviously get you demonetized.
I'd never.
No, I know you wouldn't. I'm just saying a point, that's all. And one thing I could say was that one thing I could say is those songs are better than, say, like the other YouTuber songs that do these. Do you ever remember the song? It goes back a long time ago. Safety Torch.
Oh,
that's good.
You've not heard of Safety Torch, Loco?
I've not.
Safety Torch, it was around, oh gosh, it was about 10 or so years ago. And I honestly, my brother and I would just not stop listening to it at one point.
I wasn't on YouTube at that point, I'm afraid.
No, but have you ever heard of Tobuscus, the YouTuber?
No.
I don't follow him anymore, no, but I used to follow him almost non-stop about 10 or so years ago. The Tobuscus YouTuber, I just went crazy for him years ago, watching his content and listening to his songs. My brother and I, we just went crazy nuts for him. And even had a gaming channel called Toby Games. I don't know if it's still active now, but a long time ago it was.
Okay.
But to be honest with you, I wouldn't personally watch Tobuscus now, because to be honest with you, I think it could make any teenager become very, very naughty and silly.
Well, that's not me.
No, actually, I did go down a path of being very naughty and silly when I was about 13, something like that. It just gradually got worse from about 11 up to nearly to 13, shortly before turning 14. But after a scandalous incident, I stopped those naughty things.
Good choice.
And you know what I took up when I stopped those scandalous things? After the scandalous incident?
What?
I took up going to more after-school clubs and...
Good.
And obviously, whenever there's on a free weekend, take up going to things like miniature railways, going out a bit more and not spending so much time watching a lot of crap and nonsense.
Well, I myself do a lot of school clubs at my school, and obviously I'm going out a load now because you've inspired me.
Thank you. Did you ever do rounders or football club?
Well, I know I talk about how much I love PE, but I'm not actually a very sporty person. I don't do many sport clubs after school. I do an occasional basketball club after school, but I'm not on the team.
Well, you'd be tall enough, wouldn't you? No offense to you. But I think if you were really be tall enough for basketball, I think if you say 6'5", that's highly ideal.
Yeah, for dunking and stuff.
Or certainly 7 foot. I mean, if you were 7 foot, you'd be more than ideal.
At that point, that's just unfair, really, to the other team.
No. Imagine all those 7-foot basketball players just slam dunk, little to no effort.
Yeah.
I mean, the late Chris Greener, he could just slam dunk a basketball with nearly slam dunk, little to no effort.
That's true.
To tell you odd things, I mean, I don't know if you've ever heard of Chris Greener, Loco. He used to be Britain's tallest man.
Yeah. I think I've heard of him somewhere.
Oh, is he? Hello, Stephen. Wow, what a surprise to have you on here. Hello, Stephen. A 1931 vocal song, Pussy. Song recorded by the British band leader Harry Roy and his Bat Club boys. The lyrics play on the two meanings of the word pussy. Oh, gosh. But Stephen, if I may ask you, did you hear the song that I was playing earlier on? It's a real surprise, and really a very pleasant surprise seeing you on here. My apologies if I took a long time or was slow to reply to your comment, but I did eventually try and reply in the end. And thank you for sharing your insight about the political incident that happened, or the rioting incident that happened back in 1819, 16th of August, which will be 205 years ago this time next week. So thank you, Stephen. Thank you very much for all that you had to share with me, but I'm sorry I took a while getting back to you. Don't worry, Harriet. I trust Loco. He would never dance rudely. You do get some of those famous rappers who dance rather rudely in their song videos, if some have seen. Really, you think I should be doing voiceovers for the children's programs? Oh, thank you. Thank you, Graham, for your kindly acknowledgement towards Sapper himself. Thank you. Thank you. Did you fall asleep in the bath, Sapper? Imagine if you did, falling asleep in a great big bubble bath, having a beer whilst you were sleeping. Oh, gotta wake up, beer. Okay, I'm hydrated, I'm awake. Time to watch a live or go live in the bath, but just not show my bare body. Gosh. You've got a podcast next week. I thought you were live streaming on Saturday, Sapper, at about 7 p.m. UK time on Saturday. So, Sapper, to tell you on things, I'm doing a Saturday live stream special this upcoming Saturday, but I'm not going to do it whilst your live is happening. I'll probably do it about an hour or so after your live. Sapper, you're not 6 foot. I remember you saying you were about 5'10" at one point. Oh, in your heels. Are you talking about your brogue heels that boost you up to 6 foot from your 5'10" and all that? Harriet, I've seen Stephen within Graham and Fiona's content. He's a very big part of Graham, Fiona and Trevor's community. And just recently, Harriet, Stephen himself has been... He's just recently become almost greatly heavily associated with Annabelle's content, to tell you one thing. So that's how I know Stephen. At first, through Graham, Fiona, and Trevor. And that was how I originally became remotely familiar of Stephen himself. But now, I really didn't think he would ever come over to my content, much to my surprise. You know. Yes, I thought you were doing a live on Saturday, but don't worry, Sapper, I'm not going to do the Saturday live special when you're live streaming, to tell you one thing. I'm certainly not going to do the Saturday live special when you're live streaming. I'm going to only do the Saturday live special about an hour or so after you've finished. And all that. Oh, you saw my song, did you, Stephen? You did see and hear my song. Sapper did the song for me. So, Stephen, you can really thank Sapper for doing it, to tell your thing. And that was what triggered your memory. Very, very interesting. Well, lovely Harriet, it is certainly indeed a pleasure, most sincerely. And please, if you ever want to be conversant with Stephen, I don't think he'd mind too much. He comes across generally very well whenever I've been conversant with him and all the rest of it. So, Stephen won't bite. Don't worry, Harriet, he wouldn't bite. Martin. Martin, I thought you were going, but you've come back. You've just sneakily come back. Gosh, Martin, you are something. You're certainly full of comedy, aren't you? I've certainly got to tell you of that and point this out. Is there anything you needed to say, Loco? Sorry if I was waffling to everybody too much.
Right. Not desperately. I mean, I can't think of anything to say, actually.
No, not to worry. Don't worry about it. But obviously you made a good point about 7 foot basketball players. Well, it wouldn't be fair for the team. Yes, this is certainly completely right. Well, I think if the team were allowed, say, 6'5" or no shorter than 6'5", I think there would be one side of fairness and a big
Advantage.
and a big argument towards it. But an advantage, yes, well, without questionable doubt.
Yeah.
I'm trying to. It takes me back. But speaking of 7 foot people, I mean, I met a man, and his young son. In his youth, he used to play rugby, and he used to play rugby with some guys who were about 6'10", 7 foot, something like that.
I'm not really a fan of rugby.
No, I'm not. I can remember.
Even though the whole concept is like, tackling in pain, it's not really my thing.
No, the rugby tackling is just violent. It's just pure violence.
And when it gets all rainy and stuff, and you go play in the rain and whatever weather, it's like
muddy.
At that point. No.
This has happened to me many times when I was about 13, 14, something like that. And because I was a little thing, I was a petite thing as a 13-year-old, I always got rugby tackled very easily because all the boys in my classroom at secondary school all were taller, but certainly not to mention bigger than I was.
Well,
because as a 13-year-old, I don't think I could have been anything more than 5'3", 5'3.5" as a 13-year-old.
right.
But I did eventually. I shot up when I was about 14 to 5'6", and I only grew about half an inch a year every year until I was 18. After that, before reaching the 5'8" height I am now.
Mm.
I mean, well, mind you, to be honest with you, I wouldn't have minded being taller at maybe Graham's height of 5'9" or taller at 5'10", but I'm happy with who I am, and I'm happy being who I am. I mean, mind you, everybody on my mother's side of the family doesn't get any taller than 5'6".
Right.
So I think that could explain why I'm the height I am now, because a lot of relatives in my family, most are not typically tall, particularly that on my mother's side. And I've got 2 short grandmothers who are only 5'2", 5'3", respectively. So make something of that. He's 6 foot, Harriet. He's 6 foot.
6
Trevor,
foot and a half.
What?
6 foot and a half.
Yes. But Trevor's son, who's 13, he's about half an inch short of 6 foot. And he's 13. So could you imagine if he was not 15, he'd be about taller than you.
Yeah.
Probably. But you're shorter than my friends Mark, Stephen, and Tommy, to tell you odd things, Noko, because Mark and Stephen are both 6'2", and Tommy is 6'3", believe this or not.
Well, there we go.
So I do know quite a few tall people, and I actually know 2 men who are about 6'6".
Wow.
And I think I met a classic car owner who must have been Detling. He couldn't have been any shorter than 6'6", the guy. Not only was he tall, but he was huge as well. He was a big guy, but he sported a rather cool look and a cool classic convertible. He had this shirt and fleece-like jumper, shorts, sneakers. He sported a cool look, the guy, and shades as well. But he couldn't have been anything shorter than 6'6", the guy. He was tall, but big. I mean, I felt like nearly a mere dwarf, nearly, and all that. But I don't mean any offence saying this. I'm only just describing the guy, but I'm not trying to say anything rude. Oh, thank you, Harriet. Thank you for the nice things you had to say towards Mirko. Thank you. Captain Flock and the boys. Who's Captain Flock? Sapper. I don't know the Australia football rules, Anna. Sadly, I do not know the Australian football rules, I'm afraid.
Foxy, I've put both my channel links in the chat.
Oh, you didn't have to, Loco, but thank you. Thank you all the same. I think you're going to interest quite a good few people on here.
They're both doing quite well, actually.
Yes, I've seen. Well done. Oh, if I put a link up, I've got a little surprise for you before we finish.
Oh, okay.
I just got to get it up. Right. Links up.
Okay.
Oh, Trumpton Children's TV Show. I don't know that one, sadly, Linley, but it's something I could look up in my own time.
It's one of your videos.
What?
It's one of your videos.
Just linked it up. Well, when the live's over, do give it a good watch, if you so wish.
Okay, I will do.
But I didn't want to tell you. I'm sorry if I kept you waiting with it, but if you give it a watch, I think it would be worth the wait. Do go on the Blue Cat. Gosh, Martin, you are something, aren't you? You're the real comedian. Oh, Marcia, thank you for your kindly support towards Noco. Thank you. Martin, nothing could beat Bagpuss. Bagpuss, I can remember watching Bagpuss as a little boy.
Wait, what was Bagpuss?
Bagpuss is a television show about a cat.
No, wait, we call one of my cats, that's the nickname for one of my cats.
Bagpuss?
His name's actually Baggy, but we call him Bagpuss sometimes.
Bagpuss. Oh, gosh, like the television show.
He's the oldest. He's the oldest of the cats.
He's the oldest?
Yeah.
How old is your Bagpuss?
Well, we don't know the exact age, but they've kind of like made up his birthday. He was at a rescue centre, so we got him. And apparently, I think he's like 10 or 11 now.
I mean, Bagpuss. I'd recommend the television series Bagpuss. It is brilliant. It's the epitome of excellent children's television. You know, I mean, has the epitomized distinction of representing nice children's television content and all the rest of things. Bagpuss. No, really, I love Bagpuss, I've got to say. Sapper like you and lovely Linley, I love Bagpuss, I really do. Sometimes I even watch it on occasions, even as of now, because it's such a lovely program. Bagpuss wakes up. And when Bagpuss wakes up, all his friends wake up too. The mice in the morning all woke up and stretch. Oh, what the... Are we rolling into another scandalous take of Boob Gate? Are we rolling into Boob Gate all over again now that we've got Boob? For goodness sake. I mean, speaking of the point, no, I don't think there's anything called Boob Puss, for goodness sake. Could you imagine if Brian Blessed saw it? He'd be, there's no bloody proof of Boob Puss, no bloody proof. Oh, gosh. I mean, we've got no time for the bloody Boob Puss. You know, Bagpuss exists, but not Boob Puss. Yes, come on, Sapper. Everybody's now shouting at you for it, but we know you're only trying to be funny and just trying to represent some comedy. Stephen, I too have seen Ivor the Engine as well. I've seen Ivor the Engine too, especially because I really like trains.
What was that
I've seen Ivor the Engine too. Ivor the Engine, it was an old 1950s television cartoon about an engine.
Haven't heard of that one, I'm afraid.
Yeah. Yes, it's Shapper. Come on now. Well said, Martin. Well said. Ivor the Engine was brilliant. I haven't seen Charlie Mouse.
Well, it seems we're at 1 minute to 2 hours.
Yes. Sorry, wait a moment. Trumpton Children's Television Show. Harriet, I'm going to give it a watch one day in the future, the Trumpton's Children's Television Show. I'm certainly going to give it a watch. Noggin and Nog. I don't know Noggin and Nog, but I can tell you some very, very prominent children's television shows. Count Duckula, Danger Mouse.
Yes, please. I love those.
Rainbow.
My mum loved that.
Bottom Moon. I think I only ever saw it once or twice. Can't remember what it's like now. I have to watch it again. Charlton and the Wheelies. Oh, it's brilliant. Charlton and the Wheelies.
These.
What?
My mum knows all of these. These are all her era.
Yes, Charlton and the Wheelies. That would be my parents' era too.
The Magic Roundabout.
The Magic Roundabout. That's a movie.
Still the era though.
No, that came out when I was probably very little. The Magic Roundabout.
My mum remembers that one.
That would have been before you were born, because I was around when the Magic Roundabout came out.
My grandparents have the movie of it and like loads of other old stuff from mum's age, like back in the
Oh
year.
wow! They have a good song to the Magic Roundabout movie. Have you heard it? I won't sing it because of copyright.
It is good.
Sung by the good Kylie Minogue. Yes, many best wishes, Brian. Blessed. You know, is this one of our friends, or is he berating Sapper just for trying to be funny? Come, let me clutch me. You fall asleep again, doing your representation. I shall punch you so hard and repeatedly in the face, you'll only be able to blink fucking once or twice. So do not fucking fall asleep. That's what Brian Blessed would probably say, probably as a joke. But I'm not trying to say this with rude or bad intent.
Another one was Jamie and the Magic Torch.
Yes, oh yes, I forgot to mention, I've seen Jamie and the Magic Torch quite a great few times, actually. Brilliant cartoon. Good song to it. Yes, Boobgate is aging and beginning to sag, like how the naughty boy, naughty girl banter we did.
We've gone over 2 hours now. Just to say.
Sorry, the Magic Roundabout, I'm talking about the movie where it has the song sung by Kylie Minogue in the movie. It came out a few years after I was born, the movie. But the Magic Roundabout, is this the different one? I need to look up the different one you're referring to. And all that. Yes.
I think the Clangers was one as well, wasn't it?
Hit the Clangers. Oh, gosh. That's a...
Was that one around back then? I can't remember.
Hector's House. I don't know the Hector's House. I need to look it up. Oh, there was a series. I only know the movie. But interesting.
Please, excuse me.
Yeah.
Back.
Yeah. But yes, we've now gone over 2 hours. But interesting talk about the television shows from our parents' era.
My mum also remembers one that she found scary.
Yes, okay, go ahead, talk about it if you so wish.
I don't know if any of you remember Mr. Nosy Bonk.
No, I've not seen that one.
Apparently my mum used to know that one, and it was like, she said it was really scary. It was like this man in a costume with like a super long nose. And he would just like walk around really weirdly and stuff. Also, Mr. Blobby was a famous character.
Who?
Mr. Blobby.
Trying to think Blobby, it reminds me of Blob. That rings a bell to some extent. Blob. Oh, what?
No, go on.
Blob, but I'm saying it rings a bell. Oh, no, now I just remembered. Blob. Problem Blob. Now I remember.
That was my age. I used to watch that one.
Numberjacks, yes, it came out. I was already around when it came out. I was already alive at this point.
Big fan of that.
I remember watching it. I used to watch it on a weekly basis when I was a little boy until I was about 11, 12. I enjoyed it that much for a long time.
I'll be honest and come out and say that the number taker used to freak me out.
Oh, God. No, he was a scary one.
When I was young, he used to really freak me out. He was like such a tall guy. And I was like, oh my God! The Hoover used to scare me at home.
You used to go, shh.
The Hoover used to scare me. When my mum was hoovering, I'd be like, oh God, no! I don't want to get sucked up.
No, frightening character, I must say. Yeah. No, the most frightening character, I can't remember. It's a pink-purple object, and it has this dreaded voice. Can't remember the name now because I haven't seen it for such a long time.
Was it a spoon?
But I remember. Yeah, that's it. The spoon. That one really. Oh, yes, that's right. Oh, that's frightening.
He's such an icon.
Oh, that's just a frightening character.
Her voice
Frightening.
is so sassy.
What?
Her voice is so sassy.
And it's frightening. I found it frightening, this character.
She's like,
You're recalling so many programs from your childhood too. Your parents must have been... Yes, they were, Martin. Mine were. Tom and Jerry, the cartoon, Anna. Honestly, nothing could beat that. Nothing could beat Tom and Jerry.
No.
And have you ever seen Tom and Jerry meet Sherlock Holmes? Tom and Jerry meet... I've seen that, and if you didn't know, it has one of the Indiana Jones voice actors who played one of the voices in that.
Wow.
Not the actor who played Indy, it was the actor who played Sala. He's one of the voices in that. Do you know John Rhys Davies?
Hmm?
Who was Sala in Indiana Jones? He's one of the voices in Tom and Jerry Meet Sherlock Holmes. He's Dr. Watson.
Fun fact for all of us.
What?
There's a fun fact for all of us there.
Yes.
Anna's mentioning a good one that I actually forgot about.
Morph.
I love that.
My dad was enthusiastic about Morph. My dad was very enthusiastic about Morph.
Yeah.
Skippy the kangaroo. Oh, come on, Sapper. Why the tut for Linley? Come along now. For older children, Beavis and Butthead. Crackerjack. Hello, Imogen. Imogen, we're about to finish off to tell you of things.
I feel like I say one more before I go that comes.
Yes, go right ahead.
I'm trying to think. There must be one more. I know there is somewhere. From my mum's era, there was some. Well, I can say a fun fact about my mum.
Okay.
It's not necessarily old. I mean, it's kind of old, but my mum was on TV for this show called The Tweenies.
Really?
She was she was working at Battersea Dog Home, and like they did an episode about that, and she had to pretend to be someone else's mum. I think it was before I was born, so quite a while ago. But
so she was an actress
for a short, well, not proper actress, but like for a short while, because she worked at Battersea Dog Home, and they were doing an episode there, so she wasn't essentially an actress, who just small. But yeah. But we're 7 minutes over 2 hours now, so I'll head off now.
Yes. It was wonderful having you on as usual, Noka, and I'm live streaming again on Saturday. But it's not going to be as early as I hoped because Sapper's doing a live on Saturday.
Okay.
So it's going to be after Sapper's finished up with his live. So ta-ta for now. Hopefully we'll have you on again on Saturday evening.
See you
Ta-ta. Okay. Mork and Mindy. I have heard of Mork and Mindy, but never seen it, Stephen. So well done for pointing it out. Oh, Martin. Martin, you're extremely lovely, aren't you? I used to watch The Tweenies many years ago, Imogen. A long, long time ago, I used to watch The Tweenies. Fantastic program. Fantastic children's program. Right, now it's time to finish things off. Time to finish things off. Thanks, everybody, indeed, all for tuning in to the inspirational live stream I've been hosting in recent times. Yes, thank you, Dawn Marie. Honestly, we love you so very dearly. I love you dearly always. And thank you always for your kindly company always, as usual. Oh, yes, fantastic, Trivera. Of course. Yes, I'll be your date, Harriet, for certain I will. I've heard of Captain Scarlet, and I am familiar of it for sure, Stephen. And all that. Robin Williams, oh, that was awful when he committed suicide. I mean, honestly, awful, awful tragedy. Robin Williams, awful, I must say. But right, now, yes, it's time to finish things up. And as we know, it's time to as we know what the outro is for the video, or when we finished up with a live stream and all that, or certain videos in certain circumstantially well said, others spoken and said circumstances. Thank you, Lindy. Ta-ta for now, and ta-ta to you too, Anna. Good night, and may your God go with you, as Graham and Fiona would so say. Have a wonderful evening, and stay safe, everybody, as Trevor Colt would so cautiously advise. Goodbye, and may your good wishes be bringing you great expectations of happiness. Marvelous.